Hello. I got a bunch of comments saying that they liked the character designs of that thing that I was working on, so I thought I would make a video just showing off that work specifically. So here we are in Blender. I'm just gonna go ahead and open up these. Yeah, so here we are with this guy. Yeah, so I was kind of imagining like a cross between a bard and a robot. He doesn't actually have any hands, because I guess he'd like, you know, like suck up objects into his armholes or something. Yeah, I really like how this model turned out. It was actually pretty easy to make, which I was surprised by. I'm using a style of texturing where I just have these color ranges, and then I spread the polygons across it to create these like gradients. I think it looks pretty nice, like totally built-in lighting, but I sort of like how it looks. Yeah, so it's kind of low poly. I was thinking that I would use this Subdivision modifier to get like nice smooth corners and stuff like that, smooth curves on the edges and things. And yeah, this uses a function in Blender called creasing, where you can make an edge more sharp. Like if I were to select all these and then unsharpen it, you can see it's all smooth now. And then I can sharpen it back up and it brings that edge back. This is a really powerful thing just on its own, and I really like this look of like smooth and sharpness, and then it's also like, the core geometry is still really low poly, so it makes it a lot easier to work with just in general. And the workflow for this was really fast. I only took like a couple days to build this guy. But I realized that you actually don't even really, like in-game, the character's going to be something like this, and you can barely see the difference. So I think maybe I'll use the subdivided models for promo art or something like that, and then use the low poly ones for actually in-game. So we got this guy, this little robot guy, and then I've got a couple other characters that I kind of repurposed from an older project that I might be using here. I'm not sure yet. The next one is this thief dude, which I'm pretty happy with. Here he is all blobby, but he's actually quite low poly. If we just, so that's what he actually looks like. The rigging's not the best. Like these elbows, regions and stuff are kind of bad. I'd like it if it was a bit more, like a stripe kind of compresses in the corner here or something. But it gets the job done for the moment. I'm still learning how to do this kind of stuff. This is like my first real sort of like humanoid character. This guy's rig was kind of hard to figure out because I've never really done like a soft body character like this before. But I think the end result is somewhat decent. Still has a lot of work to go, I think, but I guess the idea across for now at least. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this kind of stuff out. And another thing is, because the lighting is just baked in, right? So the underside of his arm is darker when he holds it up like this. So maybe the shadow should be more rotated to like farther on the back of the arm or something. Still kind of figuring that kind of process out, but overall I'm pretty happy with it at the moment. And then the other one is this little purple girl, who is another character I've had for a while. Yeah, here's it all subdivided and here's it all low poly. They both kind of have their own charm to them. Yeah, I've never really tried to do like full-on character modeling like this and rigging and everything, so this has been a big learning experience for me, and it's definitely been a lot of fun. This character's kind of got this cloak like on top of their arms and everything. It's sort of star-shaped, and that was a little tricky to figure out the rigging for, but I think I got it pretty decent. And I made an attempt at some facial stuff here. Like you can drag these up and down. I mean, they're just, it's not actually attached to anything, but you can change the eyes like this. Pretty happy with the hair too. Never really tried to do something like that before. I think it looks pretty nice when it's all subdivided down like this. It's actually got like some pretty decent forms to it. It's sort of like spiky shape here. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. Here's a few of the different animations I set up for this guy. This is like just a silly run animation. I've done a lot of animation in the past. It's kind of my expertise, so it comes to me pretty quickly. or like it's pretty fast going when I'm getting into the animation. I didn't actually do the cape because I was lazy, but you know, you get the idea. And here's the idle. You know, just a straightforward sort of thing. Here's a stop animation. There's an animation for when he's jumping up into the air. And then there's an animation where he's falling down. And in game I can blend between these two animations to, like, depending on the vertical speed when you're jumping and falling, and it looks pretty good. But yeah, that's everything for now. I just thought I'd show all this stuff off.